Hello, everyone. This is KJPC Gaming. We are back in the infected today. We're at the Bridge House. Someone asked for a sunrise shot. That's looking out to sea. That's looking towards the map. There's the sun. It's still behind the trees. I've been waiting for a while. I woke up at 5:40, so 6:13. Here comes the sun. I'm surrounded by meat on the hoof, and my character's really hungry. Comes the sun. Today we're going to work on, first of all, I'm going to go over all the stuff that I had to do to prepare to work on the bridge house this week. And it's actually really a lot. This I've put some miles on this character. His shoes must be worn out completely. Oh, there's a nice bird. I have waited for a sunrise that didn't have rain in it. Like it's been cloudy and raining every morning. And I finally realized, well, the only way for me to get a sunrise is for me to go to sleep when it's sunny and not raining. There's a piggo coming. I'm actually standing on the second floor of the house, which is the third floor of the building. I'm just standing on the stairs because you can't actually stand on that floor. I put in that flooring days ago. And I have, let's go back out to see. Nice shot out there. The sun rising. I am already starting to take sun damage. That's quite pretty. We'll look out towards the woods. You can see that there are bits of roofing here and there. There's a forge. There's a bit of roofing built. There's some pig on hoof. A beautiful sunrise right up to killing a pig. Avert your eyes. If I can remember how to fire the weapon. I've been playing and recording Green Hell, and the buttons are all different. So it's like super hard. There's a shot up the river, and down here I think is the best view of where we're at. So I'll go ahead and put this away. Maybe the spear would be good if I can find it. There we go. So right there is the upper or the higher roof that goes to the higher shoreline. And right here is the lower roof. Uh-oh. Didn't take me long to start sneezing. This lower deck is all going to be business. The first floor is going to be like kitchen and living room, and the upper floor is going to be bedrooms and a little sitting area, I think. So the roof has been, as always, the hardest part to work out. And I built this much of it because I was struggling so much with how to get a wide roof over a narrow bridge. And I didn't want the bridge to be 3 spaces wide because that's a huge amount of material. But what I did want was a large roof that's sort of overhung on both sides quite nicely like that. Kind of like a saddle of roofing over the bridge. The problem with the back is, of course, it's upstairs. And so I had to build quite a lot of complex stuff to get the roof up there. And we'll deal more with this later. Now that I've got it worked out how to get the roof up there, and I've got this bit lined up the correct way, we'll work out how to step down from this roof to that roof. And I think that probably what I'm going to do is carry this roof to one more section out, and I'll just have that roof overhang this one slightly. And or maybe it can just match up. Look at that beam of light coming from the sun. Like, wow. That's trippy. That is quite intense too. Alrighty. Now, what have I done? So I built a fridge. That was quite a journey. That took a lot of work. And building the fridge took walking all the way to, well, I see. I went to Grandma's house, and there's nothing there. I've already taken everything from there that I want to. I haven't taken any machinery except for the grinder, which is way up here. And I probably won't go get it. But I was on my way up here because there was nothing at Grandma's house, and found out that I actually dropped a copper extractor right here. So there's an extractor right there. Thank God. It was such a long walk. I have been to the local cave just to get what was needed. Here's some lead. Here's some more lead with what iron I could get. Here's the clay I've dug up and not gone home to get. And here's the copper. A bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And some glass, just a little bit. We'll have to do some major glass working. I've had to use some bricks to make the forge. And here's the cement. Did I bring the upgrade tool? I did. And there's a little bit of iron and copper left over. That looks like a good place for that, except that it doesn't, of course, fit. Nope, still doesn't fit. That doesn't go in there at all. There we go. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. Hello? Can I? No, I don't want 3 E's. There we go. So, what we're going to start with today, after some protein, because my guy is like really starving. Protein has been kind of a super struggle. There's not a lot of hunting around here, so that's why I took that pig, because there's so little opportunity. I have no idea where that where Bambi went, that deer, moo cow. Here's a little bit more meat and a couple of other things. I have 1 can of fruit salad left. That was not enough. I'm gonna have to eat more. I have 294 stamina, 244 health, and I also built this thing. That's better. All right, we need some water. So, as I said, I'm going to, or I started to say, I'm going to start by doing as much cement as I can for the foundation while I'm cooking some water. The foundation on the other side was also problematic. We're dealing with a lot of different things here. For one thing, this is much higher. And I wanted this smooth transition to the ground rather than having the step up that we had before. So I pretty much had to tear everything out and redo this whole section. And you can see that there's quite a bit down below there, below these stairs. And I'm going to leave that in because of the look from outside. These walls are just really um, a, uh, a railing kind of thing so that you don't go off the edge, although I just noticed that I can walk right up on top of the wall. But we'll do something else with that. Um, I might even bring that up a little bit higher and put in a couple more windows. At this end, I would like to, although I don't know if I can because of the, I might be able to put in a steel and brick doorway right there. That makes this look kind of funny. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll leave that for later. The posts were really just a means to an end to get that roof up there without having the expense of building a bunch of walls. All right, so let's get the water out. Turn the fire off. Turn the fire off. Put it out. Whatever. And start dragging. I don't really need to carry all these cans around. Here we go. And that is going to be super heavy. I don't know if I brought this up. I went, excuse me. Sorry. I did all of this traveling around and completely forgot to sharpen my tools. And I wasn't about to go all the way back to Grandma's house to sharpen my tools, so I built another sharpener. So now I've got, I think I counted 13 mineral extractors, maybe 14, but I think it's 13. I have 4 tool sharpeners, 3 grinders. I don't even know how many forges. There's 2 at home. I can't remember. Just tons and tons and tons of stuff that I keep building more of rather than moving around across the map. And that is just pure laziness right there. All right, let's see how much of this we can do. I'm going to actually bring this with me for part of this, because I don't want to stand here and move each one of these. Making all this cement was a 2-day thing. That seriously took a long time. At the at Two Trees base, I was out there for quite some time. All right. This doesn't look especially good from the top, but from the side I think it looks cool. It's just very expensive, and of course I'm going to have to go make more cement. This isn't nearly enough. I'm not building more cement mixers. Just because of the number of parts that requires. All right. Being careful not to hit any of the railing. We've already figured out that the railing does not look good in stone. I don't think we're even going to get halfway across the bridge, to be honest with you. But that's okay. If we don't get across the bridge, that's fine. We also need to put in railing. Really? Oh, it's 15. All right, that is going to be very, very heavy. So we will crawl over there. Might make it. We'll see. Nope, I ran out. Probably in order to do these underneath here, I'm going to have to go swimming, which is fine. Um, it's going to be tricky to hit them because I can't be in the water and hit them. But you can see that looks far more substantial, much more like it can carry the weight of these buildings, and there's going to be steel involved and yeah, all kinds of stuff. So very much more substantial. And now I have to make like 1 billion tons more cement. First I have to remember, there it is, what I did with the cement box. Put that over there. And the miscellaneous boxes are driving me crazy. Okay, let's see what's next here. Next, I think we will fill in those floors up there. Let me see if I've gotten anything in them yet. No. Okay, so we need carts with wood. I don't think I'll go any wider than that because I have this upstairs area. And I'm still going to have to put a roof on top of that. So, yeah. The forge I had to build because I needed all these other things. And this was taking a nightmarish amount of time. But I did build this little one. We'll use it as a small heater probably later on. All right, let's start grabbing some wood. I think I'm pretty well empty. I'm only carrying 17 pounds. This will lower the number of pounds I'm carrying. Down to 16. I ate a pound of potatoes. All right, let's see, that thing is full. I do need to watch that weight because I can actually carry more planks than, I can pick up more planks than I can carry. We'll stop right there. Alrighty, here we go. It's kind of cool that you can take that upstairs like that. I think the bed is going to be in the way, to be honest with you. It's going to be in the way of buildings, so I'll put it up against that wall. There we go. But we're at the point now where it only takes 3 logs for each thing. And, man, the foundations with their, 4 logs, that makes everything take longer because you have to stop and get the 4th log. And it's like, ugh, it drives me crazy. Material costs are pretty high, but not as high as other games that I play. All right. I've been dying to get this bit going, and but I had so much prep to do to even start a video. It was crazy. It is actually really crazy how much prep this took. Okay, so I had said something earlier about whether I wanted to extend this that way any further, but I think that having this right here solves that problem nicely. And I could use half walls or rails. Those are too high. We have a shorter one right here. That might be nice. A nice change for in the interior. I'll put one on that side as well. And then there is a special railing just for these stairs, and that's this. It might look okay. Whatever makes it safer. We'll have exterior walls to keep me from falling. Alright, I'm going to get rid of these planks as much as I can. I like these, the third wall much better. You can see they're actually designed for roof, wooden roof cap. And this is actually an interior half wall. So you can see that the roof cap is a third of a wall, which is kind of cool. These need just lumber. Okay. I love watching a building come together. And I love watching it on someone else's channel more than my own. Because I'm never really sure if what I'm doing is going to turn out okay, or if I'm going to have to rip it all out. But you know I'm not shy about doing that. It doesn't bother me in the least to rip it all out. And of course, the nicest thing about these little interior walls is they take so little wood. All right, what do we got left here? I think I can make it onto that roof even with that wall in place. So I'm going to go ahead and do that wall. Yeah, I've got enough planks left, but not enough wood. Not surprising. And that I have, I don't know if I have any actual steel ingots. So we should make some while I'm doing this other stuff. Oh, I don't have, oh, that's funny. Okay. I don't have an anvil. So we will have to make one of those, which is 8 planks and 5 iron. Where is, oh, the frag box is next to the thing. I thought I had a little bit. We'll go ahead and make 10. Oops, that's not a whole one. Because we are going to need more of this. And, you know, thank God for the grinder, because iron ore, when you've got steel to make, iron ore is a premium. But with the grinder, you can create thousands of iron ingots a day by just letting the grinder do all of the work on creating frag. So we got that going. We need some more logs. I also have quite a bit of lumber cut down on the other side of the bridge. So yeah. Oops. I wish there was something that I could do about the other end of the bridge, but there really isn't anything I can do about it. Oops. There we go. That is also glass, so we will need that much too. But I do like this solid wall right here. I do think I will put windows on these. These two will be windows as well. I think that works. Let's grab some more. Those are full as well, all 3 of those saws. So it's like, ugh. You know, the last time I ran out of oil, I went and got quite a bit of oil. but it's scattered all over the place. It's like, plus I needed oil for a couple of other things, but the oil is actually really scattered around. It's in boxes all over the place. It's crazy. I don't know why I didn't take that with me. Oh, well, that's a good reason. All right. I'll go quickly grab some of this wood at this end. I think we will spend the extra time here. We're going to be here at least until version 10 drops, because I'm going to create some pathways out of fencing, and that will all have to be somewhat protected. But I think I've shown you this before, but it was a super long time ago. So first of all, we don't have to lock these together. But second of all, we can make these super short. It doesn't change the amount of material that you need, but it does change the appearance and makes it kind of nice. Much more like an entrance would be, and possibly like a short pathway towards Grandma's, towards the canyon, whatever, which is why I'm tossed about whether to do walls here, because I think that a doorway would look better. All right, let's see about that anvil. Oh, we're going to need the fire on anyway. Can I carry that much weight? Oh, just. There we go. And so bits and pieces here. How many's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need that much yet. I only need 4, I think. This is such a mess. I don't think that's going to help. Oh my gosh. There we go. We'll go ahead and get that going. And then when we come back next time, we'll put in these 2 glass end pieces and this roof and these walls. And this is definitely going to be a window. And that can be a window. I think there should be a window facing that way. So we'll do exactly the same thing on this side. And the rest will be walls. I am hoping that this is all going to be brick. But we're going to do very little brick. And then we're going to check and see what that looks like before we go any further. Because it might look really super duper heavy. I want the foundation to look heavy, but I wonder if that should all be brick. Maybe this should all be brick, and then the upper floor, which is going to be smaller, should be wood paneling. I think that would look cool. I don't think we'll get to the roof tomorrow, but we will get these walls at least installed. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. If you are new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. If you're enjoying the content, then please click the like button. And as always, have an amazing day.